a lot to this, so what I'm going to do is put all the ingredients up on the screen, take a screenshot, and we're going to get to it. Let's get to it. Okay, let's start with the marinade. 2 tablespoons full fat yogurt. Straight in with all the spices. All the lemon juice, oil, ginger garlic paste, all the spices. Get all that in there. Let's stir. And then what we're going to do now is add your chicken. I've already got some marinated chicken with garlic and butter, but you can just use normal chicken, breast, leg, thigh. Get it all sticking together. And once all this is coated up, you don't want to put it in the fridge to marinate because we're going to cook this from room temperature. So you don't want it freezing cold. So we're going to cover it up, leave it for about 2 hours, and then we'll start cooking with it. Okay. We're done. Right, in your pan, low heat, add a tiny knobby of unsalted butter. Let that warm up. Don't need too much butter because there's already oil in the marinade. So that's warmed up now. Add your chicken. We're going to cook these chicken pieces for about 4 to 5 minutes each side. It's been about 5 minutes now, so we'll give these a turn. Get a nice colour on these. You can use tandoori chicken, chicken tikka. This is a quite similar recipe, this marinade. All adds to the flavour. Give them all a turn. Do them for a further 5 minutes. Okay, now move your chicken onto a plate, and we will set this aside while we build on the sauce. In the same pan, you can use a tablespoon of mustard oil or olive oil. I'm using mustard oil. Try and keep it authentic. And then cinnamon stick, your cloves and your cardamom pods. Cook these out now for about a minute to get all the aromas out of these. Infuse the oil. Now in with your chopped onions. They only have to be roughly chopped because we're going to blitz this in the blender. Now I'm going to cook these down for about 5 to 8 minutes. Okay, next, tablespoon, your ginger garlic paste in. Turn him in. We're going to cook this out now for another 2 minutes. Right, next a drop of tomato puree. We're going to use our special tomato puree we use for the curries. You can use original normal tomato puree, maybe just watered down with a little bit of water, but we're going to use our one, which I'll link in the description. Just a drop of that. Stir that in. Beautiful. After 2 minutes, add your spices, Kashmiri chili powder, touch of paprika, kasuri methi leaves, and your sugar. Salt to taste. Stir that in. Don't let nothing burn. Keep moving it. Do this now for a further 2 minutes. spices are cooked, everything's cooked in here. So now, about half a tin of your chopped tomatoes. You can use fresh tomatoes, chopped up. Stir that in. Cook this now for a further 6, 7, maybe 8 minutes. Okay, the sauce is starting to go a nice orange colour now. That's what we want. So we're going to put water in this, but usually use water. What I'm going to use is about half a cup of my base gravy, which I'll link. I'm using the base gravy because I just want the extra flavour in it, rather than just using water and diluting it down. Stir all that in. Cook this now for a further 5 minutes. Okay, that's all come together now. We're going to put this into the blitzer, blitz it all up, and then strain it all back into the pan. Firstly, you're going to remove your cinnamon stick, because you don't want to be sticking that in your blitzer. Okay, back in our pan. Turn the heat back on. About low to medium. Really happy with that sauce. Lovely consistency. It smells beautiful. Before we go on, let's have a little taste test. Oh yeah, flavours are there. I think it's a touch more salt. Optional, of course. Now we're going to let this heat back up and go to our next stage. Oh, just quickly, what I did forget to do earlier was add the cashew nuts. But what I've done, I've just ground them up by hand, turn them into a powder. So I'll put them in now, stir them in. Right, add back your chicken. Stir that in. Looks, smells amazing. We haven't finished yet, so what a bit of fun to be had. Right, cook that now, about 2 minutes. Okay, next stage. Little tin pot, stick them in there. Turn the next hob on. A little piece of coal, we're going to heat this up. Coal into your tin. Teaspoon ghee butter. And a pinch of cumin seeds. Now we will smoke this. Okay, I've left that on for about a minute. We'll release. The smell of that is amazing. We'll remove this now. Next, your butter. 1 big tablespoon unsalted. We'll stir that in. Next, about 3 tablespoons of your full fat cream. Stir that in as well. Right, that's all stirred in, lovely. What we'll do is cover this now for about 5 minutes, just to bring everything all together, and we will serve. Okay, let's have a look at this little bad boy. We are there. That is stunning. Beautiful. Okay, portion into a bowl. This serves two, guys. Okay, let's take it to the serving table. Okay, here you go. Beautiful butter chicken. Season this up now. Nice garnish. Cream. And also, very traditional, a little pinch of coriander. I'll use it too much. A little pinch of kasuri methi leaves. Make sure you crush them up. Just to release all the flavours. And drop those in there. And there you go. Butter chicken from